All right, today we're looking at the Asus Essentio CS5111. Check this little tiny thing out. Very small, portable little desktop. It is a great home media center now. This is a refurbished unit, so basically it gets sent back to Asus. They check it, they inspect it, they reformat the operating system, they make sure that it's okay, and they send it back out. So you might get one with light scratches on it, but basically it's going to be a fresh computer. It's going to be freshly inspected, and it's going to work just as good as the original. So very, very nice little system. It's extremely, extremely affordable, and this thing is actually really cool. First of all, it's quite a powerful little computer. It's got a nice little dual core, 4 gigs of RAM, really big hard drive, and then it's got a lot of features that make it really, really good to be a home theater PC. Now, some of those features are 7.1 channel audio and an HDMI port. That makes it great. Plus, the big, big hard drive adds a lot. You store a lot of movies, you burn a lot of DVDs, or you rip DVDs, you got a lot of good media. You can sit this in front of your TV, plug it in with an HDMI cable, or use the SPDIF to go to a surround sound system if you have one. And basically, you have a nice little home theater PC system. You buy yourself a little tiny keyboard and mouse combo, and you sit in your, on your couch and you just watch TV off of here. You can also watch Hulu. You can use Windows Media Center, all that good stuff right on this little tiny computer. So really nice. Now let's talk a little about the specs. First of all, this is an E5200. It's a Pentium dual core. It's actually 2.5 gigahertz, so very fast. It has an 800 megahertz frontside bus, 2 megabytes of L2 cache, 4 gigabytes of DDR2 memory. So that's a lot of memory. It's going to run the Windows Vista 64-bit Home Premium that's in here. No problem. Plus, all your programs, you can do a little bit of multitasking. You can even probably play some light games on here, no problem, with the integrated graphics that it comes with. It's not going to play the new games, but it will do HD videos, and it will let you play some of the older games without any problems. It also comes with a 640 gigabyte hard drive. It's a lot of space, a lot of movies. Thinking about it, most DVDs, when you rip them, if you kind of cut off the extra stuff that you don't need, about a gigabyte. And 640 is 640 movies minus your operating system. I mean, you can store a good 500 movies in here, no problem. So very nice little system as far as that goes. It also has end-draft wireless, which makes it really fast if you want to stream stuff wirelessly. If you want to have it connected to your home network, maybe to a server, 10-100, 1000 Ethernet is also present, so that's important. A lot of times you have 10-100 Ethernet. It's just not that fast. 10-100, 1000 is 10 times faster than 10-100 alone. So that's really nice to have that as well. And it's got a nice front panel, good size, it's elegant looking, good cooling, it's not too loud. I love this thing, especially for the price. It is so cheap. So very, very nice. It's definitely cheaper than getting a, like a Blu-ray player or a PS3 or something. It's actually more affordable. So let's take a look at it. Now, first of all, right up here, this is your slot loading DVD drive. So right there, it's pretty much a dual layer drive. It's going to burn Rs, plus Rs and minus Rs and RWs, and it'll do dual layers, all that good stuff. No problem right there. Also, right here is the power button. Here's the eject button for that DVD drive, and then the power button for the computer, hard drive activity light, and Wi-Fi activity light. Up in here is your front panel connectors. So right in there, you have a multimedia card right there at the top. You have a iLink Firewire 1394, 2 USB 2.0 ports, and then your input and your output for your headset and your microphone. Now, moving to the back on this, quite a few nice little things back here. Very compact, by the way. Look at that, 2 little fans up here at the top, which is going to keep this thing cool. And actually, it's not as loud as you think it'd be for having small fans. Small fans are usually louder, but this one's actually pretty quiet. Right down here, this is where your power is going to go in. If you have a bunch of thieves living in your house or something, for some odd reason you want to lock this thing down. Right there is a Kensington lock, a little bit better suited for businesses, but it's nice that it has that feature. Here's your HDMI port, which will transfer audio over the HDMI cable, which is very nice for your home theater system. VGA port out if you want to go and hook this up to a external monitor, no problem right there. Moving down here, we have an SPDIF. This will give you multi-channel audio out through an optical cable. It's called the Toslink cable, and if you have a home theater sound system, surround sound, this is what you're going to use to send the audio over there. Now you have 4 USB 2.0 ports over here, so you have 2 in the front. That brings the total to 6. This is that 10-100 to 1000 Ethernet that I mentioned earlier, and this right here is very, very nice. 7.1 channel HD audio, which is going to make your movie sound absolutely incredible. And it's almost hard to believe that all that kind of stuff is packed into this little tiny package. And at such an affordable price. Now, it is refurbished, but that doesn't mean much. It's usually just as good as the original. You still have a 90-day warranty to check it out, make sure that everything works fine. And if you're good with computers, hey, you fix it if it breaks, but it's not going to. It's an Asus product, and if you didn't know, Asus is the #1 most reliable computer manufacturer in the world. And that's that they beat Apple last year, which is incredible because they're like Apple, So very sweet little system from Asus. It's the Essentio. It's called the CS5111. If you have any questions on it, feel free to email me, and I'll see you guys next time. If you want to get some more information on this Asus Essentio CS5111 refurbished desktop, go to com.computer.tv and type in Asus Essentio. For Computer TV, I'm Albert.